Yeah, there was a lot of good players coming in. Everybody was serious. It was more business than like messing around like it was last year. Players coming from different schools that want to transfer. A lot of younger guys coming. People from D3 team look pretty good. So we should really get a good group of guys together.
And you were hurt, shoulder injury, much of last season. I know that you didn't make an excuse for that, but how much did that affect your play, and how much did we not get to see what Brian Jacobs is all about?
It started with a separated shoulder, and then it grew into a torn rotator cuff, and it was an injury that I had in the past, but it was like 7 years ago, and it was actually a different shoulder, but I've had dislocation problems, but it's been no big deal. Just the compounding shoulder injury, like a couple weeks apart, really hurt. Couldn't really use my weight, couldn't body up on people as much as I wanted to. There was like strength lacking in my shots and passes, but been lifting over the summer, been cleared by a couple doctors, and I'm good to go.
You and the team had the coaching change. Sean Hogan going to the Yellowstone Quake, Jeremy Backus being promoted as head coach. What has that done for you, and what do you think you can learn from Backus?
It made me get my stuff together really quickly. I know Backus has been there, done that with Lake State. He's seen it all, and I know like college programs are strictly business, and I know he's going to be that way too, so I'm just trying to get my act together and show him what he wants to see.
With the defenseman, what do you think that you can bring to the team this season? Because I know that Backus is going to want to mold it into his guys and his team and his philosophy. How do you fit in Backus' philosophy?
I've been able to play wherever a coach needs me to play and however he wants me to play. And a couple of practices getting broken in, that should be no problem. Wants me to stay home, wants me to pinch up, needs me to join the rush, or even sometimes line up as a forward. I feel like I can do it all, whatever he wants me to do, be done.
Where do you think this program is headed this season as a whole, and what did you learn from that experience last year in terms of having games lost and having to try to get some wins down the end that didn't happen? What did you learn from that that's going to help you guys out this season?
Well, coming in last year, I felt like it was serious, like very competitive. Everybody wants to win, and then a couple weeks in, I like noticed how it was like more of like joking around fun, and I kind of just like soaked in with what everybody else was doing and kind of lost my own mental focus. But this year, Bag's coming in. I think he's going to keep our heads all screwed on tight and keep one focus, and that's getting the national tournament, hopefully winning it.
The key thing that happened last year was starting off, I believe, 0-6 or 0-5-1 or something like that. And when you really go back on the season, that was kind of, if you even had half of those wins, the team would have qualified for the national tournament. What is your thought, and what do you guys need to do to get off to a good start? Because that's what everyone's waiting for, the start of this team. And there's so much anticipation and expectation because I have no idea what the team's going to look like. I have no idea what to expect out there. What should we expect in terms of the start?
Well, looking at the groups of guys that should be coming in and like how the team's going to end up looking, we should go on a winning streak to start off because I think our mental focus is going to be so sharp and everybody's going to just want to make up for last year and show everybody that was a fluke, and that's never going to happen again with the Oakland organization.
Jacobs, what type of a defenseman are you?
I can stay home. It depends like when the game's at. If we're behind, then I'm gonna want to jump up and try to get a spark or something like that. But if we got a lead or if it's a tie game, I'm gonna want to stay back because I don't want the odd man rushes to decide the game.
When you look around the ACHA, you guys have some tough games this season. Going to Liberty, going to Ohio, to Oklahoma, to Central Oklahoma, and then to be determined opponents at the ACHA Showcase, which is one of the first trips of the season. And then key local opponents like U of M Dearborn and Eastern Michigan, and especially, and we'll start off with this, the case of U of M Dearborn, 0-4 versus them last season. You start off with 2 games against them. What was it about them that you guys just couldn't get it going?
I think with them it was more, it was a mental defeat each time. They had that one powerhouse line, and it was like everybody was worrying about defending them, and we kind of got off our game, not really going at them. And once they got up, it was just everybody always kind of got down and didn't really want to do anything about getting back up.
How did you develop last season from, I believe, the Oakland Junior Grizzlies, and then making your way up to ACHA Oakland Hockey D1? How did the Junior Grizzlies experience help you land at Oakland?
Playing in AAA made in the league that we played in, and like going to states and all the tournaments that we played in for the Junior Grizzlies, it was really fast paced, like all speed and skill, because there was a lot of young kids that were D1 NCAA recruits and OHL recruits that were all trying to show their stuff. So moving from there, there's still the speed in the ACHA, but there's more hitting because the guys are bigger and more mature. So you gotta be able to think a little bit quicker on your feet, because you're not just gonna have somebody lift your stick, you're gonna have somebody looking across you.
Expectations for the season, because I guess it's easy to just, because for me, I've kind of been holding back when people were to ask me, what do I think the expectations are for the year? And I would say I don't know yet, and I don't think it's fair for me to comment yet until I see a couple of games. But what's the expectation? Should it be that this team makes the national tournament, or should it be that this team just goes out and shows some sort of improvement?
Well, every year we should be, like Oakland's made the national tournament. I'm not sure if all of them, except for last year. Our expectations are saying we should go to the national tournament this year, and we all know what we need to be done. It's just a matter of if we're going to do it or not, or how well our focus is going to be aimed.
When we see you on the ice this coming season, we hope to see you on the ice this coming season. I shouldn't say anything set in stone yet. What do you need to do to secure a roster spot in the tryout camp?
I need to use my speed. I need to hit. I need to show a physical presence on the ice. I need to make quicker decisions that are smarter and safer, instead of the last second not ready to make a choice, or like a little bit startled. That kind of stuff all mixed in one, and like I said, like the lack of messing around. Can't have any little stuff going on.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Jacobs.
All right.